What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Retro Night, and I'm the Retro Nerd bringing you another episode. And this time around we are playing M.U.S.C.L.E, M.U.S.C.L.E, M.U.S.C.L.E. Now M.U.S.C.L.E was based off a 1980s toy line of these little flesh color little rubber figurines, which actually turned out to be that it was actually based off of a 1970 anime series called Kinnikuman, which translates in Japanese to Muscle Man. So yeah, pretty much there was like a shit ton of them. There was a lot more of them that came out over in Japan, but there was a shit ton that came out here. Pretty much they were little rubber toys that you could get from like the quarter machines, you know, sit there, turn it, and all that stuff. And they brought some of the stuff over here, like the wrestling ring and stuff like that, but yeah, pretty much that's what it was based off of. This game, at least, it was based off of that. But I believe this probably had a different name over in Japan. They probably didn't call it Muscle. They probably called it Kinnikuman Tag Team Wrestling, because this is actually called Tag Team Wrestling Muscle. But yeah, so let's actually get into the game. I'll talk a little bit more about Kinnikuman as well So pretty much the game, it's supposed to be a wrestling game. Pretty much all you have is jump and hit attack. You can jump and like drop kick people. You can push people off the ropes and then hit them like with a clothesline, or you can jump off the ropes and do like a flying clothesline at them. And then you'll notice a little character that'll pop up by ringside, and it looks like he'll throw a little ball. If you grab that ball, it actually lets you perform your finishing move. So Kinnikuman's got the muscle driver. They kind of switched a lot of these names, but the Kinnikuman driver or muscle driver, that's the actual Kinnikuman one. They gave Terryman some kind of headlock move. It's actually the calf branding and the Texas Clover hold, or also the spinning toe hold. Ramen Man has some kind of kick, which he actually has the Great Wall Drop and also a kick as well. I don't know the name of it. Robin Man, I don't know what they gave him. I was looking at the image, but it's actually supposed to be the Robin Special. Buffalo Man, they gave him the Hurricane Racer, which is correct. Ashura Man, or Shibano, I don't know what they gave him. It should be also the should be the Ashura driver or Shibano driver, which is just a variation of the muscle driver. So it should be that as well. But yeah, pretty much the gameplay's simple. Just beat up your opponent. You got your little meters up there. Blue for player 1 and red for player 2. You got these little dots that represents your health. Once you lose all the health, you lose the match, essentially. Because in the world of Kinnikuman, they didn't go by pinfalls. They went by knockouts mainly. Knockouts, deaths, and shit like that. But yeah, so it's a simple game. It's not very hard. It's really clunky, and you never know what plane you are. Like, you could be really close to your opponent, and you seem like you're on the same plane as them, but you'll like whiff your attack because you were not on the same plane. It's just the same concept as Double Dragon when you're trying to punch an enemy and you're not on the same plane, because it has the same scrolling up and down as like Double Dragon does, where you move up and down on the screen. So it's always hard. They actually have 2 different type matches too. I mean, you got the tag team. It's all tag team no matter what. But they actually have a ring made out of ice, so your characters are really super slippery. And then they have one with the electrified ropes. Yeah, they have an electrified rope match. So that's kind of cool. you'll eventually get to those different matches as you progress farther into it. It's just like a gauntlet, and you just keep repeating. You're trying to get the high score. That's all you're doing mainly. But yeah, there's nothing really else about it. You just punch, jump, kick, all that stuff. And if you're lucky enough to get behind your opponent, you can German suplex them. And like I said, you get the ball, you can actually start performing your special move. You actually see me do it when I get the ball as Terryman. You'll see me do like this. Like I'll jump and like it looks like I'm clotheslining him and taking him down to the mat. That's what they call the headlock move. But yeah, you'll actually see me perform that a couple times on him and win the match. But yeah, it's first to 2 wins goes on to the next match, and you just keep fighting different variations of tag teams. I chose the machine guns, which is M.U.S.C.L.E and Terryman. So. But yeah, there's nothing else about it, but Kinnikuman's awesome. You should actually go find some anime, watch Ultimate Muscle, which is the sequel about King Muscle's son that came over to America. The books came over to America, so I highly recommend picking that up. But anyways, guys, I've been the Retro Nerd, and this has been an episode of Retro Night, and we were playing Tag Team Wrestling Muscle. Retro Nerd out.